Get your drinks, guys, your pens and your papers. You don't want to miss any of this health knowledge.
How can it possibly protect you as well on a lot less energy than you used to have? It takes a lot of energy to do that, okay? And the list goes on and on. All these things are related to a loss of mitochondria. So where Moramato and Dr. Elliott come in is that we've developed the technology to regrow your mitochondria. Over the last going on 11 years, we've been able to see how that benefits people. We're going to do it again tonight. Dr. Elliott had to create a special technology to do that. That's called XDS. That stands for Exponential Delivery System. And what it's doing is reorganizing the molecules of all those ingredients that you will see on our product labels, so they don't just get in your bloodstream. Others can do that, but rather all the way into your mitochondria, where some real magic can happen that we talk about on each of our calls. Now, that technology is in our product line, which is called Ultra Mito, as in ultra mitochondria. And that's what Dale's going to come back and talk to you about. Dale.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, the first product I want to mention is called Rejuvenate. It's our topical cream, and it's for your skin from head to toe. You massage it into your scalp, put it in your hair, and it's for anything that disturbs your skin. That could be a scratch, a scrape, a cut, a bump, a mole, a blemish, anything. Well, listen, we've got testimonials in the back office of the impact it's had for severe varicose veins, for cellulite and stretch marks, even the lines on your face. And it works like it does on all the things it does, because it doesn't just sit on your skin. It soaks through your skin, soaks down to the bone, helps with your ligaments and your tendons, with your muscles and your joints. I mean, back joints, your knee joints, your hands. And listen, if you or anybody you know has a condition in your hands or feet that can start as tingling and become incredibly severe, you're going to find that Rejuvenate becomes your go-to product for everything I just mentioned and more. Listen to the testimonials in the back office. They're astounding. Next, I want to talk about Restore 3.0. It's our first third-generation product, and Dr. Bevan has truly created something astounding using a base of two ancient superfoods. He uses olive oil and olive leaf and black seed. They've both been used for thousands of years because of the benefits they provide to the human condition. They mention olive oil in the Bible, and they found black seed when they opened King Tut's tomb. But Dr. Bevan takes several elements of each and uses them in a special way. With olive oil, he uses several elements in a unique way to tune up and detoxify your cells while increasing your mitochondria. Now, that's truly the unique thing. That's what sets us apart. That's our name. Ultra Mito, short for mitochondria. And Dr. Bevan discovered that since you've been losing it all your life due to the environment and things impacting us, that when we can increase and replace your mitochondria back to the age when you were a kid, then your body starts to work the way it's supposed to, the way it used to, the way it did before life and the environment started tearing your body down. And he uses black seed, but he uses it to increase energy, cellular energy. Cellular energy is steady, it's strong. There's no jitters. It's not like a hit of caffeine or sugar followed by, a deep valley crash after you get that hit of energy. Cellular energy is steady. Imagine being able to start and complete a task without a need to rest. Or how about the disappearance of the brain fog? We're going to talk about that tonight. How about something strenuous like a long bike ride with a short recovery time? Cellular energy means you get to live life again to its fullest on your terms without a need to sit on a couch and watch it all pass you by. And I've only mentioned 2 of the 44 ingredients Dr. Bevan is blended to create Restore. The blending is critical.
Hello, everyone.
Dr. Bevan will tell you that if you take a handful of vitamins, you'd be lucky if a third isn't a complete waste, overpowered, canceled out by other things in that handful of vitamins. They have to be in the proper proportions. And then, most importantly, it takes XDS to allow your body to use them like nothing it's ever used before. And I've only mentioned 2 of the 44 ingredients in Restore. Look, it takes 8 weeks to make a bottle of Restore. You just don't pour some ingredients into a pan, stir it up, and put it in a bottle. It takes 8 weeks to create Restore, and when you use it, the results are astounding as it increases your mitochondria. That's the secret. Next, I want to talk about Renew. Some of the ingredients we need to increase our mitochondria can't be delivered in a liquid base. Dr. Bevan has created Renew Brain and Body, small capsules with those additional ingredients. Renew stands on the shoulders.
Make sure you get your pens and paper, guys, because you don't want to miss this.
And it helps with blood flow in the legs.
Great health knowledge.
Extremities. Helps with the blood flow in the brain.
Yes.
The firing of the synapses, the disappearance of brain fog, truly astounding to complete the triad of products to increase your mitochondria. Now listen, there's one more, and it's for some of the most important members of our family, the pets that we own. The most viewed videos on the internet are pet videos. They're part of the family, and they can suffer just the same way we do. If you've ever seen a dog that seems bound up, hobbled, can't seem to walk up and down the stairs, sure as heck is not running around playing fetch or chasing kids on a bike. If you've got a cat that's become lethargic, just lays around and seems to shed and hack up fur balls, look, pets are closer to all the bad things in the environment. The chemicals we put on the rugs to clean them, things we put on the lawn to make it grow, and they're allergic to a lot of the same things in the environment that we are. If you want to quickly bring a pet back, a dog back to puppy stage, a cat back to kitty stage, then restore their mitochondria with Pet Life. So 4 products: Rejuvenate, Restore 3.0, Renew Brain and Body, and Pet Life. There is nothing like what these products can do. To hear more about that, I'm going to turn the call back over to Roger. Roger, take it away.
All right. How to reboot your brain. What am I talking about? Aren't our brains a bit like your phone or your computer? We can get stuck in dysfunctional loops. Things just aren't working right. Now, when that happens on your phone or your computer, you reboot it, right? You just refresh the computer. We didn't know that was possible by regrowing mitochondria. But thanks to lots of you, thousands of you across the country, actually around the world, doing this and letting us know what happened, we learned that. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to start with Dr. Dan Soloway. You know, these supercomputers that we walk around with on our shoulders, they call it a brain, right? They have to be maintained. There's things we need to know, there's things we need to do. And that's what Dr. Dan is here to talk to us about. Dr. Dan?
Yes, Roger, you're absolutely right that the brain uses 20% of your energy, yet it only weighs 3 pounds. And so proportional to the rest of the body, it's an energy, what do you want to say, drain, energy, highly energetic, and that's because of the mitochondria in all those neurons. And it demands a tremendous amount of energy to make all the connections that's constantly going on, monitoring everything in your body. It's not just about your conscious thoughts. It's memorizing or remembering something. It's also running all kinds of systems constantly. So it requires a great deal of energy. And like the dimmer light, the analogy that Roger is using there, you turn that dimmer light down and you start getting brain fog, and it can come to reasons. Too much sugar in your diet, too much starch, too much seed oil, hydrogenated seed oils. All those affect it. Infection, a number of different things can happen. And just the lack of good quality sleep, stress. Stress, you don't realize sometimes how damaging stress is to the brain. And so when you have something that increases mitochondria, that calms the nervous system, and protects it by using antioxidants. For instance, the brain uses 20% more vitamin C. 20 times more vitamin C than the rest of the body. Well, we put heavy antioxidants into it that not only protect the rest of the body, but also protect the brain, because all that mitochondria energy and that firing going on creates a lot of free radicals. That has to be kept in check, or you're going to damage the cells. Well, we do that for people. And so and then we give the body the mitochondria to energize and build it up. Now, you can do things to increase you can take memory courses, you can play some of these games online like Lumosity, and which I played off and on. There's so many good things online you can do to stimulate your brain. Crossword puzzles, all
Oh, I
this
love
stuff
crossword
is
puzzles, y'all.
important. You know when you quit exercising your muscles go weak. When you don't challenge the brain, it stays where it's at, and then it gradually starts losing ground. You have to stimulate it, but by stimulating, you create new neurological pathways, they call it. Neuroplasticity. And you can create more and more. You can get smarter as you get older if you work at it. Now you have to keep the blood pressure control.
Get smarter as
High
you get
blood
older
pressure
when you
is
work
very
at
damaging
it.
to the brain. Find hobbies, find something of interest, and get a social group. You know, a church or whatever. Very, very important. You want to have interaction with people. You need things to keep happy. You need to get off your butt every 2 hours. If you work on a computer, you have to do some exercise. Exercise is essential for the brain. And then eat things like salmon, green tea, blueberries. All these things are very important on top of taking more Mito. If your brain is fading, I take the Restore 3 times a day, and I take the Renew 2 capsules twice a day. That's me. You may need more, you may need a little less, but use it. Because when you get that mitochondria going and calming the brain down, which it does a fantastic job on that, then it's like turning the lights back on. When that brain fog starts going, the body can handle the blood sugar. Well, actually, if you have too much blood sugar, the brain stops from coming in. That's what brings on Alzheimer's. But when you know it can handle it, it allows it to come in, so everything wakes up. So I'll give it back to you, Roger. All right,
Roger, I don't hear you. Yep.
He probably muted
He
himself.
muted himself.
So while we're waiting for Mr. Hill to get on, the CEO, make sure you get your drinks. Get you something to snack on. Make sure you have a pen and paper so you can take notes or take it on your computer. You don't want to miss this health knowledge.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, all right, this is a critical topic we're talking about here tonight. I mean, what organ is more important than your brain? And as we go through life, we were saying losing this mitochondria, you don't have the energy to drive it. And by the way, your brain can't store the energy. Your muscles can, but your brain can't. So as your supply of energy goes down, there's no backup for it. Okay? You can start not remembering things. Wendell Hart here in the D.C. area, Handy Randy Nation, was like that. He'd come out of his row house and forget where he'd parked his car the day before. Okay. He also had a heart problem that he had in high school, went on to be an All-American basketball player nonetheless. Couldn't go to the pros, though. That was a limiting factor for him. And at the same time, his eyes failed. Instant macular degeneration, big hole comes in his eye. So that's how he started with us. Restore mitochondria, all that comes back. The part I want you to hear about now, though, is what happened with his memory. Yep, see,
memory, guys.
You got good memory. Know where your car parked at. Next question. The 2 weeks or so, whatever it was, that you were off of Restore, what happened to your memory? What happened to your vision? What happened to how you feel?
I know I was off about 2 weeks, and I know there's a big difference. As soon as I got back on, it looked like it cleared up right away within a day or so.
Okay. Well, what cleared up? Tell me what had regressed.
My memory. Now, for an example, not only do I know where I park, but when I'm doing my exercise in the morning, I do the elliptical for 1 hour, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I can picture every block. I live uptown Northwest. And I'm on the difficult one after 40 minutes. You know, I'm kind of tired, exhausted. But then right after that, so what I do is I can remember every block from my house all the way down to the Capitol, which is about 40 blocks. And then when I get to the Capitol, I'm on Independence Avenue where the Capitol is right in the middle of the city. On Independence Avenue, I go up to 4th Street Northeast and I can make a right. And then I can go all the way back down to the wall. And I see every block. Amazing.
Were you weren't able to do that before?
I never even thought of trying it before.
Okay.
You have to be able to remember every block, you know? I only went for 40 blocks, I lived in 4,100 blocks. So the
So your memory is better. Your memory is better than ever.
yeah, and really, I can tell you one thing. I've been to the doctor's office Friday, not this Friday, last Friday before last, and got a complete examination. So I asked him. He said, your lung is okay, your this is okay, your heart rhythm is great. My heart problems are gone. I feel great. It's a good feeling, man, to know that you're okay, you know? It's 74 years old.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, sir.
So you welcome.
All right. Bye-bye. So here at More Mito, we don't try to diagnose, treat, or cure diseases. And it's a good thing, too. Because when you regrow mitochondria and let your body fix it, it can fix everything at one time. And that's what you were hearing from Wendell Hart. There. Another thing about your brain. Brains can be injured by traumas, right? It's a big deal in the NFL right now. All the football players who have suffered so many concussions. It's also an issue with boxers. Mike Grant was introduced to us by Reggie Williams down in Atlanta. I met Mike in Atlanta. Good-looking guy. He was former heavyweight champion. He lost to Lennox Lewis. I don't know if you saw that fight or not. But over the course of his career, Mike had 7 concussions. And he came to us, and you'll hear it, with speech defects. His balance and coordination was off, brain fog, all of that over a 25-year career. But this story had a happy ending.
The 7 concussions was over the span of 25 years.
7 concussions from boxing.
And
some of these sports.
I started putting my contour all over my head. And that day, I want to say probably about an hour later, I can think clearly. There was no fog going on that I had in my brain. I was thinking clearly. I wasn't troubled anymore.
An hour later after getting on the products, okay?
I was having some wonderful experiences from the mitochondria. And I just, my communication piece was a big part. I was able to speak clearly, and it gave me like confidence back. I was feeling great, bro. I was feeling great.
And Mike, what about the vertigo? What about the balance?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about this. My balance is so on point now that I forgot about that as well. Yeah. The balance is definitely one of them as well. Yeah.
And how long again have you been on Mito altogether?
I want to say.
Yeah, it's been about 6 months. About 6 months.
That is true because I was kind of suspect of the product, off the rip. So, but once I started taking it, an immediate change. Well, basically, from the speech perspective, I would say immediately.
Okay.
I think probably within an hour's time, I was kind of shocked with my thinking and pronouncing the words that was kind of troublesome for me to pronounce.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing.
Now, he had results within an hour of getting on the product, okay? Did you hear how many years he said that he had experienced all those different concussions from boxing?
Absolutely.
You can hear Mike's testimonial also on the Health and Wealth Show. Steph, if you go on the playlist, go on to
maybe we'll get to that in due time.
concussions. You can hear his testimony there if you didn't hear everything, okay?
PTSD.
Very serious. When you play these sports, it really affects you.
It's not just
Hello, everyone.
A veteran right now, but domestic situations, that trauma can come from anywhere.
Yes.
First responders, people who are in proximity to trauma can be dramatically affected.
Yes.
Jerome Comer was a tough interview for me. Took a lot of editing to get this straight because he was like all over the place. But he made a lot of progress. He's going to report some of that progress to you in this interview. Did you have any PTSD as well?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I had all that. Definitely.
Tell me about that before and after.
I've been at a war in 1970.
right?
Yeah.
And since 75, I've had problems readjusting to society. I went to school, got me a degree and everything, and I was working, but I was always having problems with authority figures. I was having problems with just functioning. Period. I've written a lot of people in terms of being.
Be kind to veterans to come back from war zones,
Right. You never know what they're
Some of
dealing
these
with.
people are edge, and that's where he was.
Being violent. Yeah, I'm jittery already. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I got communication
I
problems.
understand.
I trust that guy that referred me to you, Roger. So at some point, I just said I may need to just jump out of this system because I feel anxious, like I could do something to somebody.
Wow.
And so when the VA finally gave me my total 100% in 2005, so I was going ever since 1995, 1970, 2005. Right?
It's a long time to
So
go through some stuff from PTSD.
Because it was making me jittery. It was having me catatonic sometimes. So their medications were basically killing my life, really worse.
Okay.
So I've been looking since then. That's 2005, now it's 2025, right?
Okay.
I've been dealing with it all that time.
Now that you are on MIDO,
Right.
what differences have you noticed in the PTSD related issues you were having?
I'm not having those waking up in the morning and having nightmares with people with traumatic trauma. You know, I'm not waking up scared. I look out my head and so it's like sleeping has been an issue with me. Trying to find things to help me sleep better, which make me a better person, not so dangerous, and be on a different trajectory.
It sounds like to me what you're saying is that is beginning to happen. That new trajectory that you were hoping for. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's promising. I believe that.
Tell me about hepatitis C, and then we're going to talk about anything that might have changed since been on MIDO, okay? So, how was hepatitis C affecting you, first of all?
Well, first of all, I couldn't drink alcohol. With energy level, I had no energy. What hepatitis is, it's a disease that affects your liver, and the liver does everything just about.
Again, you explained it to me. Tell me things that I was tired.
What got me tired? My liver enzymes were going crazy. You know what I mean? Like they were very high. I was getting checked every couple of months, and then I found out I had B2. I had both of them. Then I had a problem with my energy level. I had a problem with nausea, a lot of nausea. You know, let me see what else. Yelling in my eyes at times. It was jaundice. What else have I had?
He's had a lot, y'all.
It was mostly very tired, very low energy. Didn't want to do much. Wanted to lay around all the time. Didn't have much endurance in terms of like playing golf or exercise. I'll get tired quickly. And it was just degrading. It was just getting worse. It wasn't getting any better.
Okay. Now, how soon after you started taking MIDO did you notice any positive differences at all?
Oh, within a couple of weeks, I could tell the difference.
Okay. And what exactly did you start seeing after 2 weeks?
Well, I started feeling positive energy from somewhere. You know what I mean? I started looking forward to taking those drops in the morning.
So stay with me on the thread of.
You know what you're dealing with, right? You're dealing with a traumatized veteran. So
I know y'all.
Y'all know some traumatized veterans like him that was going some things. You need to tell them about the more MIDO because they need to get on it ASAP.
The big positive that I found with more MIDO is because I'm having more energy during the day. I'm not having. I can take a nap. At one time, I couldn't even think about taking a nap. I couldn't even hardly go to sleep at night. And feel like it's making me calmer. It's giving me more focused energy in my brain because I got the cream that I'm putting on my face and in my hair, and it'll sink down to your brain some kind of way. I'm putting it on other areas of my body.
You're becoming a new Jerome.
You know the biggest asset is I'm getting closer to God too. That's my whole thing about spirituality. So I gave my life to him. I gave my life to him, and I asked him to be in my guide. I'm gonna due for another MRI in May, so I'll really see it in how it's happening with my blood work and my they check me for everything from the root to the tutor. So I'll really have a better view of.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I know that expression.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Right.
So thank you for sharing that, Jerome.
Okay, you're welcome.
So as y'all can see, Jerome had a
Jerome
lot
will
of
tell you,
issues.
he
You
was
know,
blessed.
he's
He
had a
came
lot
back
of
from addicted.
progress from getting on more
That's how he
mito,
got
right?
and then
You see why
continued
building your
that addiction here
mitochondria
in
is
the States.
important.
That's how he damaged his kidney, and he got that respiratory thing. Now think about it. How many medications are you going to be on for that? And how many interactions are you risking? This natural approach let his body start fixing him, straightening him out, okay, all at once. Okay. We were really gratified to see all of these neurological benefits get reported. You know, we make the technology, we give it to folks like you, and you tell us what happened. Last Tuesday night, we had a chance to hear from Yvette Wilson. Yvette has an autistic son who's a young adult now, okay? And how special is it as a mother to see your son start responding when nothing had worked? Nothing had worked. Yvette.
Next we have Yvette. Privileged to be here. There you go. You hear me okay? I'm a cardiac ICU RN specialty for 25 years of my life and an RN for 40 with a high-functioning autistic boy. As far as quick testimonial, emotional intelligence, this is so motivational. When your mitochondria are fired up, you're fired up to make change happen. That's one of my most favorite things personally. But for my son, he's actually present in the moment with his high-functioning autism and turn-taking at a level he's never been. No more toe walking. The flat affect is a thing of the past. Still slight monotone voice, but I'm telling you that anoxic brain injury and the vaccine reaction with that brain injury, my heavens, is it repairing brain tissue. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm eternally grateful to you, Roger, and this company.
So happy to hear about your son. Share with people.
Did you hear her son was a high functioning person with autism.
For that conversation. Yes.
And he has had improvement.
I was waiting to see things, and I was seeing little subtle changes, but I'm like, I don't know. You know, because I'm hoping to God. I mean, I've spent thousands, and he's 24 years of age, and we've gotten improvements, but we've never been able to go to the core of the injury and regenerate tissue. And all of a sudden, I was telling him, you know, I do these little sermons, you know, on the way, motivational. My dad did that with me, 10-minute drive, get a 10-minute sermon. And this was a pretty good one that I was doing that day. And so I stopped the car, and it's time for him to get out. You know, I just usually just gets out of the car and goes into college because he doesn't drive. And he stops and he looks down and he just looks up at me. And I've never had loving expressions for my son, not a lot of emotional, subtle expressions, right? He leans over and he gives me this look like, I just love you. You know, but no words, just in his face, like it all flowed out all at once at me. And I'm like, seeing something I thought I was going to not see until, you know, we were in heaven, right? And undeniable.
Hey, Derek, thanks for joining.
And so then he gets out of the car and he's getting his backpack and his little toe walk. He is walking like a neurotypical person. And I'm like, I rolled up the windows and I just did the squeal because that was it. I was undeniable.
This is what we're here for. It's like, as a parent, I know, like, that just had, like, give you goosebumps. Wow.
It sure did. It sure did.
Thank you for sharing that. Please continue to share. Okay.
All right.
Well, you got to feel good as a parent or someone who knows someone like that that might benefit from this technology.
Yes.
Okay. Life can leave us at points marooned. We're stuck. We're trapped. happen and we just can't find our way out. Phil from Coeur d'Alene knows what I'm talking about. Some of others of you know what I'm talking about. Veronica was giving up on life, Veronica Douglas. But it's like she got her mojo back. Sometimes people mention something about their eyes or their memory or any of that. You didn't notice any of that, I take it.
Oh, no, mister, let me tell you something. My memory had gone. I couldn't remember nothing. I couldn't remember what I ate the day before or the day on the break. No, I used to misplace things, been looking everywhere for it. I can't find it. I know I live alone. Nobody's still it way gone, and stuff like that. Like, but since I've been taking that, and brain becomes sharper. Yes.
I see. And you were always seeing pretty good. You didn't see any differences in your vision?
Yeah, I see much better than the vision. In the vision, I know I'm reading better. I have more interest in things now. I have plenty of interest in things. Before I didn't interested in nothing. One time I started to know that the undertaker was making drop after me. That I was going to die. I thought I was going to live for long. I was thinking about all kind of things. But no, I feel myself back again. And I'm going to give her this one. I love makeup. I love lipsticks. I love eyeshadow. And I put all these things out. Last week I went to Macy's and I bought myself everything I threw away. I buy it back. But I feel myself again as a woman.
All right. I
Awesome.
love it. I love it,
Awesome.
Veronica.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes, I feel good. I feel good. I feel really good.
Nothing's better than feeling really great about yourself.
Yes, I feel good. I feel I'm a woman again. I feel what I wanted to like just go in the costume and date and go the rest. But no, I want to date again.
Okay. All right.
Feeling good now.
Well, thank you again for that. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy for you that you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yes, I'm back to myself again.
All righty. Well, I will let you go. I so appreciate your taking the time to speak with me.
Thank you.
Okay, we wanted to help people not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. I can't say that we ever thought that we would necessarily see what we've seen with people who are addicted. On Saturday, you heard from Josie, addicted to opiates after a car accident. And we have seen every other kind of addiction, smoking, sugar. Okay, Doc Liam always wanted to see some Frosted Flakes on top of his refrigerator, okay, for example. That's terrible stuff.
Sugar is something
you do
else,
it long term, right? Here's what Sharif Tawad here in D.C. said. He said, "No way in hell was I ready to stop smoking weed, but it just happened." I'm speaking with Sharif Tawad. Sharif, please tell me what your health concerns were.
He wasn't
right
ready to
before you
stop
went to
smoking
see
weed, okay?
I had some slow memory issues. I had some prostate issues. I have some glaucoma issues. And my wife has been diagnosed with dementia.
Yeah.
She's in dementia.
Okay, so Sharif, what if anything has changed since you've been on Mito?
The last 4 nights, I've not been waking up to go to the bathroom for the prostate. But something miraculous happened. I've been smoking marijuana since I was 14 years old. And I'm 75 now. And as of the 3rd of this month, I stopped smoking. I wasn't getting high, and I wasn't enjoying it. And I haven't smoked any marijuana since the 4th of August.
At that point, how long have you been on Mito?
Since June 3rd.
So 3 months.
Yes.
So after 3 months, so what did it feel like when you would normally be in a situation where you would go, you'd go light up? What did it start feeling like?
Go light up.
It started feeling boring. It started feeling unsatisfactory. And it was a waste of time and energy and money.
So you had a completely different attitude about it.
Yeah, that's what I do. Now, my attitude is that it's a waste of time, effort, and money.
Hey.
I know what's here for.
If you out there and you smoking weed, you might want to try it to see if it helps
and now
you.
I've testified I can beat my
Get rid of that craving.
But anyway, I love what the product is doing, and like I said, nowhere in hell I was ready to stop smoking weed, and it just happened.
He said he's 75 years old. He had been smoking weed all that time. But when he got on the products to build his mitochondria up, he no longer has that taste. It is no longer feels satisfying to him.
Process of restoring mitochondria.
Wow.
And I generally call it emotional intelligence. You being able to make better decisions, manage your life better, just be your truest self. Do those kinds of things you really know you ought to be doing, but for whatever reason, maybe you trapped in dysfunction to the extent that you just can't get it done. Okay, he wanted to stop, couldn't stop. Okay. But for whatever reason, I don't claim to know how this works. His brain was able to sort that out. And at the same time, all those other issues that you heard him talk about. So let that be one of your main takeaways. It doesn't seem to be matter what's wrong with you. It's all related one way or the other to that lack of mitochondria when it comes to your body being able to come up with a solution to it. You just found it though, didn't you?
So if y'all know somebody that's on weed, on drugs, addicted to anything, get them on the products and let's see what building their mitochondria does for them. We've had several people just like him that have not done it anymore.
Okay. We want to regrow your mitochondria. You've lost a lot of it. Half of it, once again, by the time you're 60 and on your way to 5 or 10% by the time you're 80 or 90, if you're fortunate enough to live that long. When that's going on, your body is starting to fail. It just doesn't happen all at once. It happens slowly. Right. Your eyesight's drifting away. It's hard for you to recover from physical traumas, emotional traumas like we're talking about tonight. All of that stuff gets more and more difficult. The good news is, though, that it can be reversed. It can be reversed. Those signals that your body used to send to tell your mitochondria to grow and maintain themselves have gotten weaker. Dr. Elliott has found a substitute for them. They have been shown in labs to do that. Not good enough, though. They're very weak. He created this XDS technology to turn them up to such a level that you can hear the kind of stories that you've been hearing tonight. Now, all together, once again, it's in our product line. There's 3 of them because we can't find all the things we need to regrow your mitochondria in one place or in one form. So the oil-soluble ones are in Restore. Now, Restore's purpose is cellular repair and organ regeneration. We've got to detoxify your cells, repair the cell walls. Your cells need to breathe better. Okay, so that's what it's designed to do. And of the 44 ingredients in there, a subset of them are about regrowing mitochondria, and the others are about supporting every one of your organ systems, your heart, your liver, your brain, so on. Then there's Renew Brain and Body. Those are capsules. Some of the things that Dr. Elliott needed to use are water-soluble. They're in capsules. Okay. And then there's that topical gel or cream that we have called Rejuvenate. It's highly recommended for anything that affects your hair, your scalp, or your skin, any place on your body. I'm talking head to feet. So if you got a scar, a bump, a mole, might have been there a decade or more, big knot on your head because you banged the steering wheel some years ago, whatever, start putting that on and watch what happens. Okay? Penetrates to the bone. So people who have issues of mobility, aching and hurting in your joints, it's going to be a godsend. And on top of that, if you're not breathing that well, take a Q-tip, put that mixture of Restore, maybe a teaspoon you put in that jar of Rejuvenate, put a blob of it on a Q-tip and suck it in one nostril while you close off the other. Do that same process with the opposite nostril. And watch what happens to your breathing. Okay? It's just amazing stuff. So there we have it. You know, we put it together for you in bundles. Dale brought that concept with him from Procter & Gamble. Save you some money, and you get the full effect of being able to regrow your mitochondria in those diverse ways. So we maximize the possibility you're going to get the kind of results that you're hearing on this call. Plus, not everybody responds the same way to any given thing. So we've been very diverse. That's why you see all those ingredients again on the ingredient list. If you want to look into this and find out exactly what's doing what. What's regrowing your mitochondria, what's making them maintain themselves, what's regrowing your antioxidants that your body makes, more important than the ones you get in the grocery store, in the health food store, right? What's promoting stem cells, telomeres, all of that. There's a document in your back office under Share More Mito Info, on where it says share audios, videos, and docs. There's a whole section there on mitochondria. Check it out. You'll see that document. I showed it to you on
Welcome,
last
Dave. Thanks
Tuesday
for
night
watching.
on the Zoom call. Okay, so it'll take you. Want to go deep? There's a lot of links waiting on you there. A lot of studies, all of that. Okay. All right. So with that, the elbow neighbor commercial.
Thank
Hope
you,
that y'all are
Roger.
learning a
Listen,
lot.
everybody, you get these incredible products at moremito.com, moremito.com, then a /. Type in your username and hit
S.
enter.
Alfred,
You're going to be at your
SALFRD.
website now. You know it's your site because your name is at the top of the page. So is your phone number and your email, even your WhatsApp number if you put that up there. And that's where you send people after you initially tell them what you've heard, what you've experienced, or what you know. That's where you send people for a short summary of the testimonials. There's a sampling they can listen to on various topics. They can read about the ingredients. Every ingredient is listed for the products. They can look at the labels that come on the products. But most important, they can purchase from you. You can't buy from the company. You have to buy from a person. Well, that's you, and they buy from your website. Now, listen, there's one better thing they can do, and that's join you on the website. Top right of your website, if you're on a computer, or the menu if you're on a phone, has the word join. Tell them to go there and get on board. Listen, we've created a one-of-a-kind product line. There's nothing like what More Mito does. There's nothing else that grows your mitochondria, and there's nothing else that has the results you're going to hear in the testimonials. Multiple things for each person. Well, join the company. We created a one-of-a-kind company. There's no cost to get in here. There's no fee to join. We don't charge you to join to tell people about us. There's no monthly fees that you pay to be here. Even the website I just described is free. We're not here to charge you or nickel or dime you. We're here to help you get the message out. And we pay you very well. You don't have to, but we hope you decide to participate in the compensation plan. It's, again, like nothing you've ever seen. We don't pay once a month or once a week or once a day. Once you're a verified member, that means we've checked your phone and your email. We've confirmed
Those
that
of y'all
you're
that are
a
just joining,
real
make sure you get your
person
notepads and your
instead of a
pens so you
shyster.
can take notes
Then
when we go back
get
into
paid
details on how
instantly.
you can
When
build up
you're a
your
referring customer, you
mitochondria,
get MitoCash.
and your body
Somebody
can
makes a
fix itself.
purchase,
So
boom,
building up your health.
MitoCash is in your back office.
If you need to
Use
get
it
drinks,
internally, buy your products, pay for shipping, even send it to other people. You can do all that with MitoCash. It's great also for people outside the country who don't want to worry about the changes in their currency versus ours. You can use American MitoCash to buy and ship your products. But you know what? You can upgrade to a paid rep. That's free. We don't charge. You upgrade to a paid rep, now your compensation, again, is instantly, and it comes through as regular cash. Use the ACH system that we've got through Stripe. It's powerful. It's the securest one available, and you can send money even to banks outside the U.S. You can also send it to PayPal. You can send it to Venmo. Get the cash, start spending it within minutes of getting the compensation. You've never seen anything like the way we
have a
do
lot of
things,
options,
and
as
that
y'all can hear.
includes your support. We've got a support team that is second to none. 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. You call the number at the bottom of your website, you'll get the support staff. And they'll help you with any questions regarding commissions, helping putting people in, certain questions about the products. Even listen, we're here to help you. And there's no charge for that either. Our whole goal is to help you spread the message because you know what? We've created a one-of-a-kind product. If you were a scientist creating a unique product to change the world, you'd create this. And if you were creating a company to support and not hinder and not charge and not screw things up, if you just wanted to support the message of this product, you'd create this company. Well, we did all that. The thing we can't do is the thing only you can do. Tell somebody. You are surrounded by people in discomfort, with issues, with blood pressure, with blood sugar, with eyesight issues, their family. They don't know what to do. They sure don't know this exists. Let them try it. 30-day empty bottle, money back, no question asked, guarantee, for gosh sakes. Try this and let your life change like it has for the people on the testimonial. So that's it. Let's get going. Anything we can do to help you, let us know. Roger, I'm going to turn it back to you.
All right, thank you,
The website's
Dale.
in the description below for you to create your free
on your
customer
phone. If you got a
website
question or a
so
comment,
that
we're gonna
you
get
can
to
order
your
your products.
hands in a moment. We see it pop up on the screen. We got some of you there already. Okay. Now, two options here, right? The first one's kind of obvious. Give the technology a try. Put it together with your DNA and see what your body comes up with. Maybe you've got a particular health concern, or maybe you just want to be as healthy as you can possibly be. Either way, we know that regrowing your mitochondria can have a major impact on that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, more people need to hear what you've been hearing. And we have this technology now. The world doesn't know about it. We need help in letting them know. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we created this risk-free opportunity to encourage people to participate with us. Also, just to maybe you want to get your product paid
Yes,
for.
the question that
While
asked,
you're helping
the person that
somebody else,
asked,
you
the
can do
products
that,
keep
okay?
the brain
Maybe
healthy.
you got other
Yes, you're building your
issues as
mitochondria
far
up
as
so it helps
finances are
everything in
concerned.
your
Well,
body.
I don't think we're going to run out of people that need this technology anytime soon. So if anything that we're doing resonates with you, and you like this idea of a company that keeps hype on 0 and health on 100, hey, you found your company. So by all means, affiliate with us. Let's see what we can do together. Okay? All right. Star 5 on your, and by the way, this recording will be up shortly after this call ends tonight. If you want to get the recording, you want to play it back, I know a lot of you do, will do that. Also, the Zoom call on Tuesday night, I'll be back tomorrow night with you again on the Zoom call, but the Zoom call for Tuesday night is up. It's been up for several days now. You go in your back office, you'll see a special section we set up just for that. So you can see that. That interview I did with Yvette earlier, that came from that call, okay? So a lot of people ask about that, a lot of good info apparently that you want to be able to review. It's there for you to check out. Okay. All right, Dale, we got some hands up here.
Yes, we do. We've got folks with questions. Be sure and hit star 5, everybody. If you've got a health or nutrition question, we'll get them answered. Who would you like to talk to, Roger?
Well, I want to find out if Dr. Joy has a nutrition comment she wanted to make before we get into the rest of the hands. I know I see her hand up. So, Dr. Joy, are you with me?
I am. And I do have just a quick little comment here, too. I want everybody to know that always be on the lookout for mitochondria, biogenesis, growing foods, because even if you're without diseases, because we want you to know it's that you may not be able to notice that you are sick, got problems, but when the mitochondria is low, then you are decreasing. You're going to see people with glasses on, hair loss, memory fog, skin problems, all those kinds of things. It didn't have to be cancer, lupus, diabetes, and hypertension. But if we turn our focus onto change of diet, so what we want you to do is grab those foods. We put them in your daily diet. Oatmeal, a lot of people have already gone out and gotten those steel-cut oats or old-fashioned oats, and they're putting some of these mitochondria growing foods into their daily diet. And so I've got just a few in case you're not jumped in on that food list yet.
This is why we said take notes.
We have recipes in the back office we want you to know. And you got to have some good fats. That's the top of the list for that brain. Yes. And so flaxseed is the number one. Hemp kernels, seeds, hearts. That's how the hemp come. Chia, pomegranate arrows. Yes, from the pomegranate. And, you could put in that oatmeal, you could put Ceylon cinnamon, not just regular cinnamon. It helps you to assimilate it better, most out of it. That's Ceylon, Ceylon cinnamon. And put a little vanilla and honey with these oaks, making them taste really good. Throw those pomegranate arrows right in the oatmeal. And so we got a few more. Beets, it helps increase that nitric oxide. Dark chocolate, and let me tell you about this dark chocolate. Make you a bowl of pudding, and you could eat it anytime. Take you some cacao, which is dark chocolate. Throw you a couple of 3 tablespoons in that blender, or just a little bit of one of those dark chocolate bars that's at least 70, 75, up to 90 or 100. Put you a few bars in that blender with a avocado. So take the avocado, drop it in the blender with the dark chocolate, put a little honey, a little vanilla, and a little cinnamon in there, and hit. You could hit smoothie, hit anything. It's going to pulverize it. It's going to make it look like a really beautiful whipped up pudding. And you are not going to believe what it's going to do to your brain and your attitude and your mood. So we just want you to add to the foods in your diet, like throw a piece of good fat, like a salmon wild caught, on the top of a salad, and put you a little bit of the Restore. Drizzle that on top of that. That's going to be really good.
So, some Restore on your salad, y'all.
See how you're going to feel
as
better by changing that diet and grow that mitochondria. Get busy with that. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Joy.
Awesome tips from Dr. Joy.
In your back office to where she's talking about that magic oatmeal diet is back there. It's under, just go back to where it says, click here to listen to previous calls, and you'll see that whole list of items set out there with YouTube videos from doctors and so forth that tell you all about it. Okay. All right, Dale, let's get going. Let's see if we can hear from them. Let me pop them to the top so I can see them here. How about Jeff Sanders in Maryland?
All right, Jeff, I'm going to unmute you. You're unmuted. Go ahead with your question.
Yes. How you doing? Roger? And my other brother did. I was calling to say, I talked to you once before slightly, but, my cousin, Samuel Saunders turned me on to you, and I've been trying to get online every time I get a chance and stuff. I got robbed and shot in D.C. back in '89, so I've been in a wheelchair since then, but I try to keep myself positive and not wasn't it, but I finally got me some of the your products. I did buy one for me and my son that lives in Fredericksburg, so I haven't tried it yet. So I told Sammy that the other day, he got a little warm with me. I said, Sammy, I'm gonna try it in my own time. I said, but I have it. At least I got it now. So, but the reason I unmuted my phone and stuff is like I say, I get to see a lot of people at these doctor's offices and stuff because I go to like a wound center. I'm being treated for sores on my foot and my legs and my buttocks and things like pressure sores and stuff like that. And I go to a pain management every month, for pain medicine and stuff like that. But I do got the product. I haven't started yet. I like how she was saying that you can mix it into, recipes and stuff. I can't wait to throw it into some 15 beans or something, and just, try it that way. But
he said throw it in some beans.
The best
Okay.
way for me to start,
Can't wait to hear his testimony on how it tastes and what it did for him.
So I'm gonna talk
This
to
is how we
doctors.
learn.
I go to wound center on Thursday, so I'll talk to them. And I got another doctor. I'm trying to make my primary care doctor because my other doctor that was here from India, she moved back to India. So I've been trying to get hooked up with another doctor. So I met an African brother that's pretty good that used to be my wound care doctor.
So Jeff, do you have a specific question for me?
Yeah. The best way for me to start, right? Like I said, I take a lot of medications, some in the morning, some at night and stuff. So
let me respond.
I wanted to know what's the best way for me to start.
Okay, let me respond. First of all, many, if not most of the people on this line are already on some kind of medication. Okay, so that's very common. There are no counterindications. I mean, occasionally a person might have a procedure where they say don't take anything until after procedures. But aside from that, you're good. Okay, that's the first thing.
Okay.
And the way you got to take it, the rule is just get it in. Okay, it's got to talk to your mitochondria. You can't do that in the bottle. You got to use it.
Got to use
and you
this.
have that oil, right? You heard me talk about that. Repair your cells, regenerate your organs. It sounds like you got something to do that. Your skin is a organ, the largest one, right? You sounded like your skin is breaking down due to those pressure wounds and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So there's just amazing things happening for people who use this, and don't delay it. So if you need any consultation or whatever about it, call customer service. We'll help you out. But bottom line, you gotta get it on. You know, mix some of that Restore in that oil. Shake that jar up. Mix some of that Restore. We mix some of that Restore and that Rejuvenate cream.
Yeah.
Shake that jar up and start putting it on. I do it all the time today. And don't skimp on it, right? You got that situation. You need to go 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. It's not too many.
Don't be scared of it.
Right.
All right.
Okay, like that. This is the last two I got it to my sister. I let her order it. And the first time I gave it to my daughter to order too. And I don't know what she ordered or whatever, but David said she didn't use that. She didn't use his name, so I don't know what she ordered. But she claimed
so get your own.
She got it. So.
Get your own position so you can be ordered from your own back office. It'll qualify you. Should you choose to refer somebody else, it'll benefit you, make your product cost less. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Because now, like I said, I got my dog. I got to get him cut. I took him yesterday, get him cut, and they turned me down because he was too mad. So I got to take him back tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock.
All right. So
I'm gonna
that's
order
all well and good.
I'm ordering something for the dog.
We got it, as you know. So anyway, check it out. Let us know how we can help you otherwise. Okay. We'll let you go.
Well, how do you get into the back office?
Okay.
How do you get in
you
your back office?
You have to have a back office. Open the back office. You have to have a back office, and I'm not sure you've got one. Whoever you're affiliated with.
Meaning you have to have created your free customer website. Everybody has a free customer website, has a back office. So you'll go to your website, you'll click log in. Once you click log in, you're putting your username and your password, and you're now in your back office. If you need more information on that, if you go to the Health the Wealth Show with Stephanie, make sure you subscribe. But you could go under training or under tools, and there's videos there to show you how to get in your back office. There's videos there to show you how to create a free customer website. So we have great tools there. Again, go to the Health the Wealth Show with Stephanie, go under our playlist, go under tools or under training. It's under both of them. And make sure you subscribe.
.com. And then there's a phone number right there. Dale, you want to check them out after the call? Make sure they're okay?
Yep. I'll give you a call. Jeff, and who else is on the line with you, Jeff?
That's my sister, Laverne.
Hello, Laverne. I'll call you both after the call if it's not too late for you.
It's fine. Thank you.
Okay. I will call you.
All right, thank you.
They're serious.
Okay.
You bet.
It's not going to be too late. They're
got
serious.
A caller out of Miami, unknown caller, call coming in on the internet. Let's see who that is.
All right, I've unmuted you. Go ahead and give us your name and ask your question.
Hey there, guys. It's Esmeralda, Hollywood, Florida. How are you? Yeah, I'm calling in from the actual link. So I have a couple parents that have children with rare diseases. I mean, it looks, I can't say it's similar. It's not all the same, but it's neurological. Obviously, it affects their mobility. It affects how they can speak, talk. I mean, they don't have a long lifespan according to, the current medical industry. I'm trying to get them to understand they're thinking what they're being told. Obviously with us, it doesn't matter what the condition is, you regrow the mitochondria and the body will start self-healing. But trying to get them to understand and get on a call is a little difficult.
So many of y'all don't understand that. Just trust us, okay?
Roger, just speak about
we've done the research.
Rare diseases in children that has to do with neurological mobility, speech impairment, all of the above, just as brief as you can, and then I'll do a little clip recording and then I'll send it to those parents. Autistic, I already know, but if you can touch base on it again, I have someone that has a little boy, and then I will use this tape for that. Again, thank you so much. Blessings.
All right. So, again, it's been really gratifying for us to learn, as people reported their results, that all of these idiosyncratic condition. That's where they know what's wrong, but they don't know exactly what it is or what to do about it. Conditions seem to respond because it's just like you said. Some cases we've had people with diseases that were classified uncurable, and yet we've seen them go away. Okay.
Yes,
in
by building that
neurological
mitochondria back
categories,
up.
these are well defined. Cerebral palsy. But you heard about autism, ADHD, all these kinds of compulsive behaviors. All of them seem to be affected. There's just something unique about regrowing mitochondria that gives your body the ability to sort those things out. And like I said, we're not trying to do the condition, we're just trying to do the mitochondria. It just so happens that that process allows the body to do some things that seem to be impossible otherwise. So if I'm facing that, and I don't have the options I think I ought to have, I would absolutely try to regrow my child's mitochondria and see. Okay.
Absolutely.
So
I totally
feel free
agree.
to, you know how to get me if you need to go further with this with any of those particular individuals.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All righty. Okay, we got a wireless call in Grand Prairie, Texas. That's near Dallas. I've spoken in Grand Prairie.
One more caller, number ends in 1068. I've unmuted you. Give us your name and ask your question.
Hi, I'm JJ. I'm from, I'm currently living in Richardson, Texas. And my question is, I have a myriad of health issues. And the main one that I'm concerned about is that I am a 6-year cancer survivor with hormone-positive cancer, breast cancer. And I want to make sure that whatever is in your supplements does not contain anything that would encourage any potential remaining cancer to grow.
Okay.
She doesn't
So let me
understand
explain
mitochondria.
how this works. First of all, everybody
Keeping
has
it real
cancer,
with you
right?
guys.
Everybody. Your body every day produces
This is why I tell everybody
thousands
get
of
on.
new cancers. Why don't the rest of us know that? Because that's how effective your body is at eliminating. It just so happens that when the body misses one of them and they attract a blood supply, that thing can explode and become noticeable. Okay. Now, your body has dedicated immune system cells that are hunting for these cells. That's why, most people don't have cancer. They're called NKs. There's a number of them. The one I want to talk about is one called NKs that stands for natural killers. So they're hunting for any pathogen, that anything that doesn't belong there, they're going to kill it. They make a toxin, they inject it into that cancer cell, and they reload it over again. Now, just let's think about that for a second. That is a very energetic process. And what we're doing by increasing your cellular energy is giving those immune system cells more to work with. It's a real simple process. And that there aren't any, someone asked that question earlier, there's no counterindication that we've ever seen with people using it. And we've got every kind of malignancy you can name, breast cancer, lung cancer, kidney, you name it. Okay? So we've got many, many instances of it. Nothing to worry about.
Can I tag on to that? So post-cancer treatment, I was diagnosed with lupus, SLE. So is that also?
So let me respond to all the autoimmunes. Okay.
You have an autoimmune, you need this ASAP.
On the conference, she had
Build your mitochondria
Crohn's,
up.
for example, fibromyalgia. You name the disease that's autoimmune, and for whatever reason, with growing the mitochondria, the body seems to respond really, really well to that. That's good news for a lot of folks. Yeah. And are you already online? Are you already associated with us, or are you just considering it?
I'm just considering it.
Okay. Well, when you affiliate, it's free. When you affiliate, you'll be able to go in your back office of the section there that says share more mito info. You can hear lots of interviews I've done with, lots of people in various situations. And some of them on the line right now. I'm looking at Ambrose Spence on here, prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Okay. Sam Slade, prostate cancer, and heart failure at the same time. It's just, there's something universal about this. I'm telling you, that's if we learn anything, it's that. So give it a try.
Okay, thank you.
All righty. So how about well, this is getting long now. People woke up. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to focus on this someone we haven't seen. Sarrel, Sarrel, somewhere in the U.S. calling on the internet.
Yeah, on YouTube. Roger, real quick, let me say something that Rebecca, who has both lupus and Crohn's, and you know is one of the people answering our phones, just booked a 3-week cruise ship vacation to Hawaii in October. So she's having great response to the products. Anyway, let's go ahead and listen to Sarrel. Sarrel, if I'm saying that right, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
A little baby boy, 1.5, got a rash on the side of his mouth. Can I put that oil on that?
Okay.
I put it on all my
saying to
grandbabies, but it's
rejuvenate.
up to you.
Okay. But what is your pediatrician saying?
Okay, that's my grandson. So I was just trying to. I gave the website to my daughter, and because he got a little rash on the side of his mouth. I don't know if it's from the pacifier or whatever. So I was just curious. I'm just trying to turn people off.
Generally, any of these skin conditions, regrowing mitochondria seems to affect. Okay. Just we can mix to restore and rejuvenate, but don't get it in his mouth. Okay. At this point, although regular people brush their teeth with it. All right, just put it on and wash it carefully. But like I said, he's got a pediatrician. You might want to check with your pediatrician first and see what he's doing.
My grandson,
and
Casey.
myself, I got a cyst that I want to rub some of the oil on. Because I'm going to get the oil first, then I'm going to get the rejuvenate for us, because of funds right now.
If you can get a bundle, you're going to save $50 when you do, right? And apply this stuff at the same time. It's going to make a difference. But do what your budget says you have to.
Right.
But if you could swing the whole bundle, and by the way, there's all these pay later options that are in your back office when you go to
Affirm
the
and all those different pay later things. They have it available now where you can do it and go ahead and get your products. Okay.
All right, and I'm also on dialysis, so I talked to you before. I think
he needs it ASAP.
I couldn't even see the I couldn't see the letters. So I put a C. It should have been a D, but
so how you spell it? How you spell it?
Darrel.
It's Darrell. That's Sarrel.
My other brother, Darrell.
We're laughing. You couldn't see it because think about
before,
different ailments that you have, your eyes and stuff. So
Thursday I was listening to the brother, and he said that I could put Pet Life in my eyes and wouldn't sting as much.
Yes,
that's true.
Pet Life doesn't sting as much as the Restore All because it doesn't have citrus and whatever else pets can't have. And it normally stings.
You need a full court press on that.
Been taken out, and then a Pet Life label has been put on there. All it is Restore minus those ingredients. So it's still fine for humans to use. Okay.
Helping people with their eyes a long time before we found out about, or anyone was trying putting the drops directly in their eyes. Okay.
Right.
We were having my good friend Terrence. We worked at the Pentagon together. He was legally blind. He got his sight back just on Restore and Rejuvenate. And now we got the brain and body, and they even better. Yeah.
This made it even better.
So how would I do that?
Yes.
How would you? Well, the oil you take it internally, right? You're gonna take at least 4 milliliters there, more if you can swing it. And then the brain and body
4 milliliters.
Capsules. I triple dose every day, and I don't have anything serious wrong with me. I need the performance. And then you have the gel, like
fill to this top line.
Gel,
take 4 drops.
Rejuvenate.
Will be 4 milliliters.
Restore it in there, shake that up, and then put it in any place you've got issues. And it'll carry. It's like you got Restore hitching a ride on the transdermal effects of Rejuvenate, which is what it's designed. It's designed to carry nutrition through the skin right where you need it. Instead of having to follow your bloodstream and find that area, you can put it right where you need it.
All right. So I rubbed the Rejuvenate on my eyes because I use
you rub it all around your
castor
eyes.
oil too. I've been using that.
Rub it
So
all
just
around your
is that
eyes.
fine with that too?
This is what helped
Yeah,
my
I can speak
restriction
only
be
to what our
removed
stuff
from my
is.
driver's license.
I hear some folks have
Works
used
great.
castor oil before. So let's straighten something out. All of us have tried things along the way that have been helpful, okay? The only thing those did not do is regrow your mitochondria.
Mm-hmm.
That's
right.
That only started
And that's what we're doing. We're
Dr.
growing your
Ellison mentioned.
mitochondria, okay, guys?
So that's the difference. But in general, if you're using something that's good, it'll just work better after you restore your mitochondria because your cells are more efficient and more effective, right? So.
All right. So I got two more questions. My pops is 93, and he used to be a golfer, so his back button. So I'm gonna tell him to get some Restore and start taking that.
Yeah. So there's three parts to this, right?
Yes.
It's how you exercise, how you eat, and how you restore your mitochondria.
Yes.
Right. There's a physical therapy aspect of this also. Just strengthen those muscles, challenge those muscles. Those send positive mitochondrial signals as well.
Right.
Okay. So,
so basically what he's saying, you
Okay,
need
what's
all
the last
three.
question?
They all work
My last
together.
question, don't get off
Well,
there, but
he's trying to
my
break it.
stepmother,
Whoever this
she
guy
has
is trying to break it
so I'm
down.
gonna tell her
You need all
about this.
three because they all are formulated to work together
I mean,
to get the best results.
eyes are something we affect so quickly because they have a lot, I'll call it mitochondrial infrastructure. I mean, when Dr. Dan and I were researching it, we were trying to figure out which organ system had the highest mitochondrial density, had the most mitochondria. We thought it might have been the heart. We thought it might have been the brain. It was the eyes.
Most mitochondria is in your eyes.
Thank you.
So they respond really well.
I'll save some questions for the next time I'm going to call. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll start.
Sound like you've been saving up.
Hey, I mean,
It's okay to ask
listening
questions
you.
because that's how you learn.
I'm
That's
just
how we
ashamed that I
learn.
came to you so late. That's all.
Not a problem. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, Daryl. Okay, how about Brenda and John from Benton Harbor, Michigan?
Fantastic. Brenda and John, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hi, I'm Brenda. Well, I'm Brenda, and we're from Kalamazoo. I don't know why they gave us that number, but anyway, we've only been the product for about a couple weeks, and we've benefited so much, and we're so appreciative of you developing this for us. So, but I do have a question. I've even offered to other friends and relatives, and they have also benefited very well. And but I have another friend who is naturopathic doctor, and she really wants to try it, but she had some questions about it, and I couldn't answer them.
She should get on the call and answer those
because
questions.
I couldn't find the answers, but because I'm so new. But she wondered if the products are non-GMO, organic, or third-party tested, and I had no idea. So you would, of course, would know. So what should I tell her?
Yeah, we do all of that. We use the highest quality in the world we can find, and I'm telling you, Devin is a real stickler when it comes to that. For example, the olive oil that you get in the grocery store, he uses that too to clean his equipment, and then he throws it out. Okay, I mean, it's just unbelievable his standards when it comes to this kind of thing. If you look at that gel we got down there, it says we have aloe vera on there. There's different kinds of aloe vera in there. One of them's really expensive. Most people don't even know that. They all got the cheap kind, which is not to say it's bad. It's just, but what we found out in testing is that the combination of the two is better than the strong one by itself. So there's some serious science going on. I mean, that's why he is a scientist, right? In his product with the use of this technology.
Okay, but what color? She's very simple. She's been a natural doctor for about 30. And so,
right. So why don't you have her call customer service, and if she can't get on this call, and arrange for a conversation. I'll talk to her. So just have her do that. Call conversation. Say you need to talk to Roger Hill. I'll call her back.
Okay. Well, is it posted on the website?
The phone number for the customer service, As I said to someone earlier.
509-593-3300 is customer
whether or
service.
not,
509-593-3300.
I couldn't find it, but I'm so new, I don't know where. It might be
It's
there.
on the bottom of all our
us
products.
definitely non-GMO. I am looking.
It's on the bottom of our
Look on the
website.
bottle. Try that. Okay.
It's on the bottom of all of our
Okay.
products.
Well, she did call someone, I forgot, it was some doctor. She did do that, she did some research, but he didn't know, he didn't think it was.
Okay, well, I think I've already answered this question. I'm feeling like I've already answered this question. Have her call customer service, get in touch with me, and we can have as long a conversation as necessary, okay?
All right.
That way he can get to some other callers, because he's already answered
All
that.
right. Okay.
So.
Okay, thank you, Brenda.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so how about Rosema?
Could be Rosemary, but it got cut off. Rosema.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Number
Rosemary
ends
cut
in
off.
0514. I've muted you. Give us your name and ask your question.
It's Rosemary Carranza.
All right.
Rosemary.
My question is, what about Down syndrome?
Good one.
Would it help for a child?
So I don't have a Down syndrome example, but I really think I would, it would be advisable for someone with Down syndrome to try. I just haven't had any to report yet that I've interviewed. But when you listen to the array of other neurological conditions you heard about, autism, ADHD, all those kinds of things, addictions, I'd have to find out if I were you.
Okay.
Again, it's building your mitochondria. So build your mitochondria and see what your body does with it.
Try it.
Oh, try it for the child. She's a child. She's 9 years old. Okay, I see.
Yeah, try it for the
it's
child.
Food. It's not a medicine. It's food.
I mean, AJ.
Feed the child's mitochondria.
Let me give you a fantastic story.
Oh, yes, it's great with AJ.
I met a child named AJ, his mother, in a hospital in North Carolina. AJ was operated on. They took out half his brain. Half his brain. And AJ was a vegetable, pretty much. Well, he's mobile now. He can only just make weird noises. He's communicating more coherently now. So
building his mitochondria back up.
It's just enough. It's not our stuff. So it's pretty amazing, but it's not as amazing as your body is. And we're just finding out how much it can do and what potential it has. Because so many people are trying, restoring the mitochondria. That's how we're finding out. So let's find out for the Down syndrome child. Try.
Yes. Can't wait to hear.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, both of you.
Yes.
Okay. Lakeisha, that's her name. Lakeisha's son. Okay. Man, my thing is just loading and loading. Okay, I'm moving it out of the way now.
As y'all see, people keep asking about different ailments or different issues,
We have not spoken with
conditions,
her yet. Carlene,
whichever one y'all want to
go
call
ahead.
it. It doesn't make a difference what condition you have. Build your mitochondria up because your body knows how to fix itself when you build your mitochondria up.
And we'll have to come back. We don't have
Marbury in California.
All right, Mrs. Marbury, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
All right.
Thank you. My question, I ordered those the 3 products for my husband, which I just received today, and I gave him right away. It's bad, but his blood pressure easily go over 200. Easy. After time stay, I couldn't come down. Even not, medication do just small effect. So, how much that I should give to him, and should I increase the dose slowly? And how about the oil? The pill, the Renew. I gave
She
to
got
right
her products, but she want to know how much to give her
how
husband for the
often
high blood
I should
pressure.
apply the oil, and which area I should apply?
Okay, so you have a bundle. Tell me everything you have. Do you have the Restore, the oil?
Yeah, Restore, Renew and also the
So she has a bundle.
the cream to apply to the body, a topical one.
Okay, so you have the Rejuvenate, that's the cream.
So I just
and you
received
have
it today.
capsule.
I heard it. The Renew and also the Restore. The Restore is the oil.
Okay, so the instructions are on the bottle and on the website. I'll say it again to you. And there's a PDF on the website right where it's first introduced on the product page. Click that. You'll see all kinds of detailed instructions about how to dose it on one of the latter. It's about 4 pages. I think it's on page 4, okay? But it's very simple. It's 4 milliliters. That's 4/5 of 18.
4 milliliters. 4 droppers filled to the 1 milliliter line.
If you split it up, use that dropper that comes with it. You can split it up 2 milliliters at a time, some earlier, some later. It's best. And
or 1
can
teaspoon.
You take more? I would.
Either or.
If I had no significant concerns, I would definitely take more. You could double or triple dose, and you know, this stuff is really, really safe. You don't have to worry about taking too much of it.
Same with the capsule. It's safe to increase the dose. I mean,
absolutely, yeah.
The capsule. She's talking about the Renew Body and Mind. You can increase. You can increase. Take as much as any of this you want. It's all natural. It's a
lot
food.
of really good phytonutrients in there. We process, put some extra technology on it, but it's basically a very healthy food. Is what it is, right? And then all
so
of them
the oil. How many teaspoons maximum? How many teaspoons is the maximum amount that
she's going to use a spoon.
I'll put it this way. We're talking about 4 milliliters. You've had people taking 2 tablespoons 4 times a day.
And this is a teaspoon, so they're using a
tablespoon.
tablespoon
Is 3 teaspoons.
So that means
which is 15 milliliters. Go ahead.
So
you can take it a lot of the
and take it twice.
You can spread it out.
So they take like one ounce each time.
I think he told her
2
ounces.
Break it up how
so it's like
want to.
2 tablespoons a day and a spoon.
Okay, listen and let me talk. We're bumping heads here, okay? Whatever the amount is, let's say you decide you're going to double dose. Okay, that's 8 milliliters would last you a month that way. So you got 8. So you can break it up 2, 2, 2, and 2. That's 2 4 times a day. You can do 4 and 4. You can do 2, 3, 2, like that. That's actually 7. So you got to just add up to that number of the total amount you're taking for the day and spread it out. It's better if you spread it out versus if you take it one time. But if you need to take it one time, then do it. Okay. Bottom line is just get it in.
So how many ml is the maximum for a day?
Okay,
There's no maximum.
There's literally no maximum. This is very safe food. You can take as much as you want.
As much as you can afford to take. This is a 30-day supply, taking 1 dose a day,
like food,
4 milliliters. So you're either going to use a dropper filled to the 1 milliliter line. So it's going to be 4 droppers.
So let me give a few examples.
So let me give a few examples.
Please let me give some examples. We've got people on taking care of their kidneys, on kidney dialysis. We've got people undergoing chemotherapy. We've got people dosing. Remember, a dose is 4 mils, 4 droppers. They're doing 3 doses a day, 4 times a day, sometimes 4 doses a day. The point, as Roger stressed, is spread it out. You can't take too much. But remember, you've been losing mitochondria your entire life. You can't, as an example, drink the bottle and be instantly restored. It's not a light switch.
Right.
But you can double dose. You can triple dose. You cannot overdose. You can't overdose. And I know his blood pressure is high. It's a process to break down. I would minimum, as Roger suggested, I'd be double dosing. That's 8 droppers. I'd do 2 when you wake up, 2 mid-morning, 2 at noon, and 2 in the afternoon. I'd spread 8 droppers out. It's like an IV. You're getting it all day long. And then follow with the cream, follow with the pills. But just intelligently double dose or triple dose for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and let's get it under control. Don't worry about overdosing. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I lost you.
See,
Yes, I lost you.
same thing with the capsule.
Same thing with the pet, yes.
Okay.
Okay. And also go back in the calls where it says click here to listen to previous calls and listen to the 2 calls we did a couple weeks ago on blood pressure and blood sugar. Listen to those. That's where you can also find the dietary tips that we gave that Dr. Joy was talking about as well. Because you got to have blood pressure or diabetes, you ate your way into it. Okay?
Yes.
So you need to change your diet. You need to get some exercise to give yourself the best opportunity to recover. Okay? All right, thank you.
Y'all can go under on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, go under playlist, go under conference calls, and you can hear previous conference calls. Well, watch and hear them. Okay?
All right. Do what you can. All right, Paul.
Thank you.
All right, great having you on. Paul from Pomona, California, the call ID says.
It does say that. Paul, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
It's a pleasure to talk to you fine gentlemen once again. Just real quick, all mitochondria does is the stronger the mitochondria, the healthier the cell. It's not really possible to have a cell that's too healthy. So as far as taking too much, there's the bottom line. But my question is regarding, I imagine, I heard the story about Crohn's and other gut issues. I can see how mitochondria helps that because it helps the gut repair. I imagine that probably takes over a period of several months for that to occur because it's a very, very deep-rooted issue and obviously related to pathogens and even parasites. Do you have any info or heard anybody in regard to
we have lots. We have lots. Now, are you already affiliated with us, or are you considering it?
Oh no, I'm affiliated with this fine operation, and I am about 2 weeks on the product, and I'm taking double dose. And I picked up a really extremely,
He's double dosing. He's buying 2 bundles a month then.
And I think it's even led to Crohn's.
So let me respond. I needed to know if you were there so I knew what you had access to. So in your back office, as soon as you log in, you're looking at the announcement. There's a link there that says click here to listen to previous calls. If you go back in there, you'll see hundreds of calls and stop at the first one that talks about gut. Because you'll hear all the examples of how people like Rebecca that works on customer service and others have benefited from this. We paid a lot of attention to gut in the formulation process because most going to come in through there, right? So, and it's critically important. There's special food in there because your gut mitochondria prefer a specific kind of food. It's actually produced by bacteria in your gut. We put extra in there. We're really helping you regrow the good bacteria in your gut and suppress the bad kind. And go look at that series. I probably did 8 or 10 interviews with Rebecca. She started with us. Worst case of Crohn's we ever saw. She had the acid reflux. She had everything Dale was talking about. And we just watched her from the very start start getting better. If you have a case of Crohn's, for example, you can't eat like regular people do, fruits and vegetables and stuff. You can't tolerate it. Well, we celebrated. Maybe it might have taken her 6 months. But finally, she got to where she could eat fruits and vegetables again like a normal person.
Crohn's disease, yes.
She was bleeding. She had to go get transfusions periodically because the gut was so bad. She was constantly losing blood, right? And now that's all repaired. Yeah, so nothing better.
Repaired by her building her mitochondria.
That's really,
using
really
the natural
awesome
products.
to hear. I'm going to be persistent, and I know we shouldn't. I know you gentlemen probably wouldn't say this, but I'll go ahead and say it. Antibiotics destroyed me. There you go.
Yeah,
They damage, antibiotics damages your mitochondria.
Trying to help you.
Yeah.
At the same time, they're trying to help you. And the proposition is this: if you have a really bad infection, you take the antibiotic to kill that infection. Yes, you're killing mitochondria, but you got time to grow them back if you're alive. Okay, and so that's kind of the proposition. But they do damage it because, as I say, mitochondria are biotic. They can be directly damaged by that. A lot of other things, medications, etc. Okay, but we've got the technology now to make them rebound, grow them back, and maybe better than you had them before.
This is the technology
So
to grow them
that's
back.
good news.
Awesome.
And hopefully better than you had them
Thank you
before,
so
as
much.
he said. Y'all heard the owner.
All
Thank
right,
you, Paul. Great input, buddy.
absolutely.
All right, who's next?
Carlene Barton, did we talk to her?
All right, Carlene, let's try it again. I've unmuted you. Give us your question.
Good evening. Good evening. I have someone very close to me that has cancerous tumors all through their colon and in their liver. They pretty much, the doctors have said that, that's it. And they was on chemotherapy, and then the chemotherapy was too harsh for the body. I was wondering if, because I take the Renew and I've taken the Restore, I was wondering if any of the products would help at the final stage. I know I've heard people testimonies.
Okay, let me respond to that. It helps at every stage.
Yes.
Okay, let's turn it the other way. At what stage do you not need energy? There is no
Every
stage.
stage. You need it at every stage.
So it matters. Now, of course, there is such a thing as too late. But who knows where that really is? We have had people sent home on hospice to die that are still walking around today. So I would say go for it. Double, triple dose. And let's see how,
It's 3 bundles.
how your body does. Give it a fighting chance.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Mitochondria is serious, y'all.
Grace White.
Yes.
Up at the top.
Grace, I have unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hello, Roger. How you guys doing? I have Pastor Sarah here, who brought in Bishop Michael Jones, who is on the line too with a testimony. But I have Pastor Sarah here who wants to share a testimony.
Okay. Great to hear from her.
She dropped
But we're not hearing
Pastor Sarah? Pastor Sarah? Okay, she must have fell off. I'll get her back on. I'll come back.
Okay. We'll come back.
Okay.
Okay. Abdul Bashir in Norfolk, Virginia.
Abdul, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this call is for Dale. Dale, I just wanted to remind you about the website. We only have a choice of 2 languages, English and Chinese. We really need Spanish on there.
Absolutely.
Yes,
we
do.
do.
We need Spanish.
Vietnamese and Vietnamese. So we're getting there.
And Toronto, we need Philippines. We've got 3 languages they're working on right now.
Okay,
We got you, Abdul.
Spanish is included, right?
They said yes.
Spanish is the next one.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yep, absolutely. We only got 4 programmers. So we're working on it. All right, thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Great info. Who's next?
Okay, so we got him. Go. Dan Coates. Briefly, Dan. We just heard from you.
Some people are long-winded, so they have to remind them to be brief.
Roger, Dale, thank you again. Every time it's incredible. I've got 2 friends, both in their early 80s. One's got cancer with dementia, and I got on the call last Saturday, and I think it was Sonia Harrison's mother has dementia, and I got that info. Thank you so much. I'm sharing it. Let's hope that that you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And
That's right.
Another one, my friend Larry Havlin.
That's right. I constantly try to share, but if people aren't
maybe 20 years.
receptive, there's nothing I can do.
And a couple months ago, he was recovering from COVID, and I went over to visit him, and he could not get out of his bed. and he was there for days and days, and he had family members come and visit him. He told me the other day, he said, oh, I put the oil in my ear twice, and I'm starting to hear when I put the phone up next to my ear. And it's like, oh boy, what did you say? This is something science. This is special science with a full court press. Anyway, that's what I say.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Yes. But
like
he was really truthful about that. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. I constantly share it with it.
Something's happening.
I constantly share, but you know, if people don't accept, we can't make them. We know what it does.
That person with the ear. You know, I've had like 3 people. One was 37 years, the other 30 years. I love the interview. Your friend whose hearing came back as well. All right. Okay. So we got try Grace again.
Grace, I'm back to you. Have you got
Hello,
a
guys.
line?
Yes, Pastor Sarah, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and share.
Praise God. Good evening, everyone. Last Monday I got, and my head was hurting, my eyes was hurting really bad. So I was still, taking all my products. And so Thursday on the 11th, I went to Will's Eye. Because I got up and my head was hurting, my eyes was hurting, but I was having like little black dots. Okay, and I went to Will's Eye on an emergency. So I got there like 9, I got there like 10 o'clock, it was 10:15. So I went back in, so they gave me, eye tests, and they dilated my eyes and everything. And they gave me all these tests, and he asked me, he said, did you have laser surgery? I said, no. He said, because the very back of your eyes is excellent. But I had cysts in my eyes, and I was going to the eye doctor for 3 months on the bottom and on the top of my eyeball. He said, they are healed, and it seemed like they shrunk. And he said, but I don't know what's going on. He said, what I think is happening in front of your eye is something is happening, but I don't know what. I said, okay. He said, maybe that's why you having real bad headaches. So I had a CAT scan to my brain. I had no brain fog. I had no dementia. I didn't have any cataracts. He said it was normal. He said, but all your tests are normal. He said, but they kept asking me. 3 doctors came in and they said, did you have laser surgery? I said, no. I said,
they can't figure it out.
I take more Milo, and they didn't know what it was.
She takes more Milo.
I was trying to. I showed it to them because I had it with me.
She takes more Milo.
Well, we had to keep you. We want to keep you 3 days so we can do some study on you. I said, no, I'm not staying. I'm going home. I came home like 10 o'clock that night. But I was telling Grace, I was laughing because 3 doctors came in and asked me if I had laser surgery. He said, because your eyes are perfect.
Did you hear that? Her eyes are perfect after she got on the product.
You are astounding your doctors, Pastor Sarah. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
This is why you need it.
So I went to my primary care doctor on Friday. And he said, he was amazed. He keeps saying, you still taking that stuff you take? That Bible stuff you take? That's what he said. He said, because every time I gave you is normal.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome.
Did
y'all hear that? This is why you need to regrow your mitochondria. See what results you get. She's had awesome results.
All right.
Yes.
There's many more to come.
Yes.
So guys,
thank you, Pastor Sarah.
Thank y'all for giving me that opportunity. God bless you. Good night.
And she's a pastor.
Okay,
But she was
Shirley
open to
Starkey
listen,
from
y'all, and see what
Philadelphia.
results she had. Awesome.
Shirley, I have unmuted you. Go ahead.
Well, hello, everybody. With my new report, I want to tell everyone that I've been taking the complete bundle, and I went to my doctor on Friday, and they told me that I have my eyes look healthy. Now, I'm a person who I'm legally blind. I'm 70 years old, and I have been dealing with my eye condition is called retinitis pigmentosus in the reverse. So I had no front vision because of the cataracts that destroyed it. So I was surviving on my peripheral. And my peripheral vision is really astonishing. It's really getting better and clearer. And just by going to the doctors on Friday, I didn't even tell them what I was doing. I didn't let them know. I was doing more mito because I wanted to hear what they had to say. And I got a good report. So I just want everybody to know to keep doing the more mito products, the bundle, do the restore, the rejuvenate, and do the brain and body. You must do all three. And start taking it. Don't buy it and let it sit there, cousin Jeff. We just want everybody to don't be scared and take it, use it. I've done it. I've been on it for about 4 months now? Yeah, 4 months now. And everything about me is just getting better. I'm just astonished, and I'm gonna keep using more of my toe. I'm just gonna keep using and get better and for life. And I'm gonna let everybody know my results. Okay, everybody
Love
be
hearing her
blessed.
results.
Get healthy.
That's
So
right.
Shirley,
Like
didn't
she
that,
said,
didn't that
get
meet
on
you
it, get
when
your
I was
own
in
results.
Philadelphia last?
Yes, I was
Yeah,
there.
I called you now. So great to hear from you.
Yeah.
Again. All right.
Yes.
All the best.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's it for tonight. We're going to come back on Saturday. It'll be astounding once again. Dale Bonet, you get the last word.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, the things you heard tonight should astound you, and what is most exciting is it's all within your reach. Don't live a life diminished because age and the environment and just life in general has got you down. Go reclaim you. That was the message tonight. Go listen to what you heard. Go reclaim the you that's still there. Just get it back. Do the mitochondria. Let's get going. Let's shock your doctors. And for gosh sakes, help the people around you. They all need this. You're the only one who knows about it. So start sharing. Let us help you. Yeah, spring starts this weekend. Let's spring into some great new stuff here together. That's it. I'll see you all on Saturday. Back to you, Roger.
Yeah, and see you live tomorrow night on the Zoom. Yes. All right, see you next time.
Guys, with that, now awesome. Did you learn a whole lot? Again, thanks for joining us on Health Knowledge Monday. If you were watching on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching on Success on Stephanie, again, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, regardless of what platform you're on. Facebook makes a difference, makes no difference what platform. Make sure you share it, because guess what? Everybody has mitochondria and every pet has mitochondria. So guess what? Everybody needs the products, right? Everybody needs to build their mitochondria up, because nobody has 100% mitochondria. I know y'all heard some awesome testimonials. And I look forward to hear some of your testimonials. So I put in the description on all of the social media platforms that I am streaming live on. But if you have any questions, I answered a question that somebody had put on there. But if you have any more questions, feel free to either, send it to us on one of the platforms. You can also text 817-382-2124. Again, it's 817-382-2124. Use that number for right now, because I am having problems with AT&T again. So 817-382-2124 is one of the ways that you can reach me. If you'll text me, okay, then we can schedule a time to talk if we need to talk. That'll work for you and myself. Sometimes you may text something that I could just answer right then, okay? But we look forward to hearing from you guys. We look forward to you becoming customers. So you want to make sure that you go to the web. Somebody referred you, get back with the person that referred you, okay? But if nobody referred you, or you were referred by Stephanie Alford, myself, then you want to go to https:// more mito moremito.com/ joining joining S Alford SALFORD /2, and that takes you to the referred customer page. And then you'll just put in you'll pick a username, a password, put in your name, address, phone number, email address. You'll check that you're not a bot or whatever, and submit it, and your website's up just like that. And then now you're in our system, so you can go in your back office, you can place an order, you can even call in to customer service and place an order once you're in the system. Customer service is 509-593-3300. However, we don't want everybody calling in because we don't want them just overwhelmed, right? So if you're not comfortable with doing it on the website, or you're a little nervous, I'm here to help you as well. So, but again, that's customer service. Customer service can help out with a whole lot, right? But if you want to know how to create your free website, if you go on the Health the Web Show with Stephanie, go under the playlist, go under tools, or go under training. The video is there. If you want to know how to, once you create your free customer website, you want to know how to go into your back office, guess what? Go to Health the Web Show with Stephanie, go on the playlist, go under tools, or go under training. The video is there to tell you how to log into your back office. Also, how to create a free website. How to create your order. There's tons of tools back there. If you want to know how much product to take, what Restore All, you want to know what's 4 milliliters. The video's there. If you want to know how much of the Renew Body and Mind to take, which is 2 capsules a day, right? Or you can take more. Again, it's a food. The information is there. You want to know how to use the Rejuvenate Gel, or how to mix the Restore All into the Rejuvenate Gel. The videos are there. If you want to know, how do you earn free product? The information's there. If you want to know how to earn more money, the information's there. Okay, so there is a lot of tools. So go to the Health the World Show with Stephanie. Again, make sure you subscribe, like, hit that bell, and share. Go on there and utilize that. When I say this is a great product, this product has changed my health tremendously. I was on 8 to 10 different, not 8 to 10. 18 to 20 different medications because doctors had me on some of everything. I don't go to any of those doctors. I don't take any of those medications, right? They told me I would live my life in pain. Do I look like I'm in pain? No, I'm not in pain, God. Thank God. Because I prayed at one of my doctor's appointments when I found out they were overdosing me. And I had to go through a detox, right? Because I listened to the doctors, right? Sometimes you have to make this decisions on your body because it's your body. And so when I prayed and asked God to send me something, and that's how I found out about the products, y'all. This was December of 2015. By December 31st, I got a phone call that changed my life. It took my migraines away, okay? So y'all owe it to yourself to get the products, okay? So again, if somebody referred you, get back with that person that referred you. Otherwise, you'll go to https:// more mito moremito, which is short for more mitochondria. So moremito.com / joining joining / S Alfred, which is my username, SALFORD /2. And then create your free customer website. Again, if you have questions, or it doesn't make a difference. Some people think, oh, my questions is done. No question is done. We're talking about health. Health is very important. We're talking about building your mitochondria up. If you lost all your mitochondria right now, you would just drop dead. Okay. So that's how serious mitochondria is. Okay. Try it with your body and see what it does with your body. Okay. Again, you want to know what to take? You want to take all 3. Okay. They're formulated to work together. The Renew Body and Mind capsules, the Restore All, and the Rejuvenate Gel. They're all formulated to work together. Not, how you heard the guy was saying, oh, well, I'm going to take this. I'm going to tell this person to take this. They're all formulated to work together. So if you want the best results, then you want to take them all together. Okay. So again, I hope that y'all have enjoyed hearing of the Monday health knowledge. We hope that you join us every Monday at 7:55 p.m. every Saturday at 10:55 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're in a different time zone, then just, translate it to your time zone. But the call-in number is 608-906-0003. Again, it's 608-906-0003. Or you can always just join us right here on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, or if I'm doing it on Success on Stephanie or Facebook. But I'm definitely going to make sure I'm going to do it on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. So we hope that you have enjoyed everything. We hope that you've got the health knowledge that you need, and we will be looking forward to you getting your bundle and getting your health. Like I said, what we say, we do health on 100 and height on 0. Did y'all not get that information? Y'all have a wonderful one.